But speaking of rappers making millions and millions of dollars, I feel like most of them do not. Actually, I know for a fact that they do not. They might get like $1 million advance, but it takes them like what, 2-3 years to like recoup that shit. Most of them, at least. Some of them recoup it really fast and then they get the royalties in the back end, but a lot of them just get shelved because they do not make the money back. It's just not profitable, given all the promotion that the labels do. But a clip that I just posted on Twitter and Instagram was T Grizzley making $200K a month off GTA. Like, this is what I mean. All these rappers like talking down like Jace, right? You a fucking YouTuber, like stay in your place, bruh. Why are you coming on YouTube and streaming now, huh? Playing GTA. Cause you know where the real money at. We ain't fucking slaves to the label. And so T Grizzley, I don't know if people are saying he still makes music. I don't remember him the last time he dropped music. Yeet is trending. What the fuck? Why is Yeet trending? Just because of Uzi? Okay, but anyway, he's making $200K a month off his GTA server, which is ridiculous. Your boy wants to create a GTA server just off this. But the thing is, he's been working on this for years and years, and he plays every single day. His YouTube channel got so many like storylines of GTA. He definitely been putting in more work. Probably more work than recording in the studio, to be real.
I stream it on Twitch, right? I get paid from Twitch. I take the Twitch videos that I already streamed, put it on YouTube, get paid from YouTube, and I get paid from the server. Then you got sponsorships, you got ads, you got all that shit that I get paid from.
That's 4 income streams already.
And most importantly though, when these people do pay the $100 up to $400 a month, you know what I'm saying, to come in there, they turn around and start making 20 a month. Not eight.
And then they promote the server and then he makes more money. It's like, it's affiliate marketing.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, ain't gotta be in the streets no more. Cause this who was playing this shit, they ended up dying. Cause they was like still in the streets and on the game. You know what I'm saying? So that made a lot of people like, I ain't put that shit on my, I'm about to just do this is my full-time job now.
And you got was in there running the bag up.
Running the bag up.
So that's his full-time job now. And he was saying how like his homies were now making $20K a month by streaming on the T Grizzly World, hit T Grizzly's server, because they were posting content and shit. So 5 income streams essentially. Like he don't even have to really pay his homies because they can make content themselves and make money. So it's just the music business. I feel like a lot of people glamorize it, but obviously there was a trade-off and T Grizzly wasn't making enough money, or like he wasn't feeling the music business because GTA was making more money, or there was something that was more advantageous about streaming and making content than rapping. It's just you're in more control of your career, because as we talked about, like you can get shelved so easily if you're a rapper. The label just can be like, okay, no, we're not doing any more ads. You're falling off. Like sometimes it's not the algorithm and shit, just, and they won't let you post. They won't let you drop music on SoundCloud. You have no creative control. So that's why. And $200K a month, what is that on a yearly basis? 2.4 mil? Yeah, a lot of these rappers will get don't even get 2.4 mil in advance of an album every single year. And they're allegedly famous. So nah, man, people don't realize how lucrative streaming, YouTube, content creation is. And yeah, the rappers be in debt too. Like you might get $1 mil on an advance, but that's not your money, man. You think it's your money, but that's like buying a house. You go to the bank, you put on a down payment, let's say $200K for $1 million house, because you usually put 20% down. So you really only put $200K into this house that's worth $1 million. So you think that you own $1 million house, when in reality the bank owns more of the house than you, of $800,000. You miss one mortgage payment, they're up your ass. They're like, yo, where's the money at? If you miss like 3 in a row, they foreclose that shit. And they take your $200K too. So what do you think happens? It's the same exact business model with a label. They are your bank. Not to mention the fact that banks with the mortgage and in the record labels, they charge you interest on the loan every single month. So yeah, you pay back the $1 million loan or $800,000 that you owed, but you're realistically paying like $900,000, maybe even another $1 million over the next 30 years. So what do you think? It's the same shit. You're paying more than the amount of advance that you got from the label. So just respect to T Grizzley for making this decision. For real, like, people don't realize. But the thing is, he got a platform from making music. So I think Kanye figured out that the music is just the marketing mechanism. That's why he didn't release Donda 2 on streaming services. He just dropped the music, or did he? I think he might have done it eventually, but he used it to sell tickets to his Donda 2 listening parties. And so he productized the music as opposed to it just being like, so he made like $60 per fan as opposed to getting 4.5 cents, less than 4.5 cents per stream. I think it's less than that. It's like 0.45 cents per stream. And yeah, you're right. Some of these rappers don't think that far though, but that's why the labels do it. They know that the rappers won't look into the contracts. They know the rappers don't understand the business. They think that they're getting $1 million, but it really, like, again, it's just a loan. It's not their money. Now, ultimately, it might become your money if you pay back, or like if you recoup. But again, it has interest on it. Like, you're getting $1 million, but there's inflation tacked onto that shit and interest. In all reality, like, the label might have made double, triple before they even start paying you back, or like paying you royalties from the $1 million they gave you. What's the best way to make money independently? Okay, you create a brand for whatever it is that you do. It doesn't even have to be content. It could just be a business. You have to create attention for yourself and then somehow productize it or create a service from it. Like, I know we've been talking about Andrew Tate, but it's just a great example. He doesn't even monetize his own content, even though he's like super famous. I don't know if he has a stream yet, a Twitch stream. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, or he does. I don't know, but he doesn't really. Everyone else posts for him. His product, though, after he got everyone's attention, they got him on to the Hustlers University, and that's like $50 a month or some shit. And he has like 70 or 80,000 people in this Discord server learning how to make money, which is what his like whole gig is. Like, he's teaching you how to make money through Forex, stock trading, copywriting, etc., content creation, affiliate marketing, all that. And so he makes a bag. He got the attention, then he made the bag. Every business ultimately needs attention. So that's why social media is so huge. Even like, for all these old heads, if you don't have social media, you need a personal brand, whether or not you are actually famous or not, or like just to post your portfolio. Because how are you supposed to sell yourself? Like, websites are ass now. How are you supposed to sell your product or service if you don't have like an Instagram page, which is where everybody's at, with all of your what you've done? You know what I mean? Or like your thoughts. Like, how is somebody supposed to know you're smart if you don't put out content? Russ is 100% independent and sells out 10K capacity shows. I don't know if he's 100% independent. He very well could be, but I feel like he has like a distribution company that helps him out and like helps him with Spotify playlist placements, but he might not be with a major. You feel me? I think he actually went major at one point, but then he didn't like it for an album, so then he just dipped. But see, that's another way to, like, if you really want to finesse shit, you can be like Frank Ocean and sign to a major label, get the clout. I don't know. I don't remember how he did it specifically. Maybe I'll do a video on this. Let me write that down. How basically he dropped an album under a label and got like a huge advance, and then like just didn't make any more music for them. I really have to do more research into it because I forgot what happened, but he made a name for himself, and then now his brand is so big he can do whatever he wants. He shows up to shows. I bet you his booking fee is like 10 times the amount of other people, because his fans, like, since he's so rare, they'll cop $1,000 ticket. Like the OVO Fest, I think people are saying that the lawn tickets are like $600. If Frank Ocean was going, I assure you the ticket prices would substantially increase. And yeah, Lil Pump finesse too. Lil Pump is the biggest finesser. Let's be real. He signed to Warner. He did it like twice though. He signed to Warner at under 18. Then the contract wasn't enforceable because he was under 18. You're legally in the US. You cannot sign a contract and it be valid because you're a kid. Like you're easily manipulatable, essentially, is what the law says. So then he got out of that contract after they blew him up like Gucci Gang, every single song. And so then he was independent and he owned all of his masters. So Lil Pump, like, I know we shit on him, but he makes a bag just off of the residuals of his past. And then he signed again and then he finessed out of that again. I don't know, man. He's just a genius. He's like that one dude who like knows how to sue his company. I don't know if y'all have seen this on social media. This one guy just gets a job and then sues them like 5 months later for misconduct for like 100,000. And then he just, uses that money up and then he goes and sues the next company. I don't know how he gets jobs after that, having that reputation, but ever since Frank Ocean and Lil Pump finessed their labels, everyone been getting signed to 360 deals. Well, now with social media, 360 deals are kind of like necessary, because what happened was there's unlimited ways to monetize. So labels now, knowing that with social media and the internet, they're like, okay, if we're gonna blow you up, we want a portion of like whatever we help you get. Whereas before it was like strictly like downloads and strictly performances and whatever, but like there was no such thing as the internet and like sponsorships, or there was sponsorships, but in the same capacity of, or like YouTube, like if a rapper just starts posting on YouTube being a streamer, although I feel like a lot of labels allow that and they don't take a portion of that, but there's just like unlimited capacity. The internet has really opened up the possibilities for anyone to make a business. Oh, you're right. Lil Pump did drop that fake album to get out of the label. It was called No Name or whatever. We don't know if he's out of his. Actually, let me check that right now. It could have been like the last album in the contract. Is he dropping independently? No Name, popular releases. So the last couple of singles are All of a Sudden, which is, let's see what it's distributed by. Lil Pump, he's independent. Lil Pump is, look at him making a fucking bag, bro. You clap it up for Pump. Clap it up. You gotta love when rappers who aren't seen as the most intelligent people catch a W in the intelligence department. He's definitely got some people around him making the good business moves for him.